Hey there. We are going to look at a replay of the Ridiculous Nicholas. Recently reset the USN DD line, and I've now ground my way through to the Nicholas. And the first time through with Nicholas, I definitely had a rough go. I found it was really hard. And this is when I was just starting the game. I had never really played anything at all before, any game whatsoever. And I was not very good. But I've
General Quarters.
put a lot of work into just getting better and improving my general skills. In particular, getting better at DD play, watching a lot of videos, Destroyer Kuroshiokai, a lot of Lord Zath's replays, all invaluable resources. And I've been putting a lot of that into practice over the last, 6,000 or 7,000 games. and surprise, surprise, I am doing a lot better with a very challenging ship. I've said before, I find the USN line of DDs actually has a broader range of challenges because they require so many different skill sets to make them work, being a jack of all trades, master of none type of line. So here in the Nicholas on Estuary, which I think is just a banging map. This is probably one of the most fun maps.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Most dynamic maps to play at mid tier. I'm gonna push in. I'm gonna push in hard here. Give my team some eyes. I see that Dallas, and I see that the decap is being stepped on by the red team. So I'm just gonna slow it down and back in a little bit. I don't want to get caught. USN DDs just can't afford to get caught early on in the game. You've got no health pool. You are an extremely fragile little thing. And this Nicholas is pushing up. I'm going to have to use smoke so that I don't eat
Smoke generator
fire
started
from that mean old Dallas back there. Get a wide spread of torpedoes out.
Torpedoes astern.
I know that I'm going to see Nicholas torpedoes coming my way. I'm going to push up back into that island, get a little bit of torpedo cover where it juts out.
Torpedoes to port.
Oh, actually, no. I make a complete turn to get my other side out. What do you know?
Smoke screen set.
See that there's another DD there giving our Akatsuki trouble. Oh yes, I'm going to move into the Akatsuki smoke. Now we have this like mega smoke screen. I can move sort of outside of it to give our team some eyes. Watch for that Nicholas. Get some torpedoes out. Narrow spread would be nice this time.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Take a look at where my teammates' torpedoes are.
Torpedoes direct front.
Turns out that warning wasn't really necessary. Dodge some incoming bogeys there. Get the Nicholas.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
I'm going to just sort of move into his smoke for now. Spot anything that's up close. There is something. Moss. I don't need to pick a fight with Moss. So I'm going to move out of detection range as far away from that Moss as possible.
All stations.
There's a crossfire situation all around the bottom of the decap. So if I'm spotted, I can be hit from 1, 2, 3 different directions by 4 different ships. Not ideal for a low health pool, fragile DD. And Akatsuki's finding that out right now. It would have been much better for Akatsuki to have moved back into smoke and stay away from detection range. You can see that crossfire situation that I'm talking about. Right, 1, 2, 3, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ships. Scharnhorst looks after the Moss, but not before the Moss kills our Huang Hui. Bayern is our last obstacle to successfully capping D. I'm out of that crossfire. See, I've moved up to the top of the cap. I got my torpedoes out in a stealth fashion. Let that Bayern move into the torpedoes, and that last obstacle is now removed. Now we can get in and cap D successfully.
Our team has taken the lead.
Avoid fire. We've avoided damage. We haven't been too aggressive. I've taken every opportunity I can to spot and use those opportunities to also stay in safe position. Recognize at the bottom of that cap that there was a crossfire set up from multiple different points. Avoid getting caught in that. My smoke is still on cooldown, so I had no other option but to just stay away. And when you find yourself caught in a crossfire situation like that, that's when to use your smoke. Blasting into cap and just instantly hitting smoke is usually a waste. It needs to be situational, and so much of the USN DD play is really situational. You need to sort of recognize the position that you're in, the position that your teammates are in, and the position that the enemy is in. There's nothing easy about working these ships. Your concealment isn't great. Your torpedo range is paltry. Your guns, they kind of suck. They're really good with the turret traverse for fighting other DDs. You see here, I recognize what my detection range is. I'm staying out of range of that New York until my smoke is up and ready to go. Torpedoes are up and ready to go. Now I can push in on him bow first. I dodged his first volley. See, I stay angled to the New York, and until he shoots, until he fires away. As soon as I see him fire, I push my bow in. That gives me an opportunity to squeeze in between shells. Took a minor hit there that unfortunately took out my front turret, but I'm not going to need it. New York's clearly going to eat torpedoes.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
And there's another one down. I'm spotted because of my gun bloom, so I'm going to take refuge by moving away from that Miyoko. Miyoko can really nail me from distance. I got lucky there. I made him miss there. I'm going to push into the C cap. I'm keeping an eye on the channels between the island in the middle. You can run into nasty surprises there, and you see I've got my RPF working for me here. As soon as that, I know that Scharnhorst is could be picked up on RPF, but it's starting to look like it's something else as the indicator moves around a bit. And so I'm going to be ready to pop smoke if I get spotted by their Akatsuki. Akatsuki is not a ship that I'm going to do well against one-on-one without having to use a whole bunch of stuff out of my bag of tricks, or just get lucky with. Akatsuki's guns will chew me up in a real hurry. They'll just shave off HP, and you see my RPF is warning me that something's coming up here. It's Omaha. So I'm going to hit smoke.
Smoke generator started.
I should have probably switched to AP. That's a missed opportunity to take off some good damage on that Omaha. He's broadside to me, so I should have used AP. I see that I switched, but I think it's a little too late to... yeah, see, I missed an opportunity to use AP
set.
there. Get rid of
Anti-aircraft
Texas's
gun crews are on full alert.
spotter plane. Get him away from me. 5-point-something kilometers away. I know that Texas is close. My RPF is showing that he's actually just around the corner. And there's a good opportunity to lie and wait. Here is how to use those short USN torpedoes. It's to ambush.
Our team has taken the lead.
Surprise, surprise, surprise! This is not a pleasant surprise at all for the Texas. Switch back to my HE, try to get some fires going as I move into cover. Gonna score a couple torpedo hits there. And now Texas has to limp in to engage our BB who's defending the B cap. Scharnhorst is going to make quick work of him. No reason for me to put my torpedoes out here. I got the fire. Scharnhorst is moving hard towards the Texas. Putting my torpedoes out there would risk hitting a teammate. Recognizing that, I just stayed with guns. Get a little lucky dodging Mayuko again. And that's that. This is a really, really quick, easy game. Our team did a great job, and I hope you took something away from it.